What's up, everyone? I am Umar,
I'm Trevor.
and this is
Oh, let's see.
Graps. There we go. We hit it together. Finally,
I'm
finally, we hit it together. What's good, everyone? Hope everyone's doing well. Trevor, how you doing?
hanging in there, man. How are you doing?
I am getting over a pretty bad cold. Weather is changing. Virus is flying, and it
There's
is a bad time, man. It's a bad time.
stuff is happening. That's all I know.
That's for damn sure.
Tell me that it's good. I'm trying to fix the camera a little bit.
Oh, it's so man. Look, the camera don't need no fixing. Fixing the camera won't help things. Hey, let me tell you right
No,
now.
this is all,
What's that? What's that Booker
this
T
is all
said?
genetics.
Was that Booker T? It was like ah 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 ah. Shout out to Booker T.
He's a menace. I swear he is.
Oh, I mean, who in professional wrestling these days isn't apparently? Well, you know who used to be a menace on TV? R-Truth, and then he became one of the most beloved characters on TV.
Absolutely.
And
Absolutely.
WWE took him away from us, Trevor. How
Yeah.
dare they?
So many people are really upset about that, actually.
We're gonna talk about it. We're gonna talk about R-Truth. We're gonna talk about the. It was not a release, even though he said it was a release, which is why people are running with it. It was not a release. He was his contract did expire along with Carlito and Valhalla. We'll talk about that, what it means, and the backlash that WWE's getting. We're also going to talk about the build up to All In. It seems like it's going to be a fun show. This week in wrestling history, TNA turns 21 years old, and so much more.
Yes, yes.
We got Eric in the chat saying, I don't know if you heard Busted Open last night, but Bubba had a pretty good idea. Cena wants to ruin wrestling if he took credit for Truth's release.
Yeah, I did see that. I don't know if you saw that, but I did hear that. The
Well,
way he described it, honestly, I'm not gonna lie, it definitely would work for his "I'm ruining wrestling" kick, but at the same token, it's a lot.
that's a wild ass thing to do.
Like he literally said the way he should have did it was like he described like him like throwing truth through a chair, I mean through a table or whatever, and then like he's so called on the shelf. He's like, yeah, I'm ruining wrestling, and stuff like that. It made sense, but at the same token, it was a lot. Like I said,
You know what would have made a lot more sense, Trevor?
what
If they had done a career versus title match.
that would have made sense.
Because I promise you, Triple H knew that R-Truth was not going to be renewed at that point. I promise you that. It was like a week ago. Yet here we are. Well, we're already talking about it, so we might as well just get into it and talk about it. So, R-Truth, one of the staples in WWE over the past nearly 2 decades, was released, Trevor. And it was a shocker. It was, or not released, I should say, actually. His contract expired and it's not going to be renewed. He announced it. But regardless, it was a shocker. And, there's been a backlash to it for WWE. Fans are upset. They feel like one of the best characters and one of the most beloved characters in comedy characters of all time is no longer going to be on that program. And they're upset by that. What is your initial reaction to R-Truth's release? And does it make sense to you?
Our truth was always the yes man. Oh, he always, and not in that derogatory manner, but like if you had an odd thing that you wanted to do that Truth thought was funny, he'll run with it. I got you, boss. I'll do it. And like after a while, I mean, of course, Archer was looked at as nothing but a joke. I mean, Ron Killings was actually a legit wrestler. I mean, he has had gold. I mean, even R-Truth had gold, but he was one of those top tier comedic wrestlers. Now, in the days of the true WWF and WCW, and even those '80s, you had your funny characters. You had your characters that were pretty comedic. I mean, Orange Cassidy was a prime example of that. I mean, he was a comedic wrestler for a while. And he loved it, loved doing it. Danhausen the same way. Um, but I mean, and again, you said it already, but let's get it out there in the open. He was not released. He absolutely his contract was up, and from what I was told, what I read, some of the things I read, it said that he refused the contract. Now I'm not sure if that's actually true or not, but apparently he didn't like the contract that they gave him, and so he, just denied it. Um, but R-Truth leaving WWE is a big thing. I mean, he's been there what 17 years.
17 years, yeah.
He's been there 17 years, and like, I mean, he was actually in WWE before he went to TNA. I mean, I'm not sure how many people know that, but he was with WWE first. Actually, if I'm not mistaken, he teamed up with the Road Dogg, I think.
The K Quick and the Road Dog. If
But
you didn't know, you better call somebody. Step into the run. Anyway,
he's had so many gimmicks. Oh, crazy! But no, I mean, he is a staple of WWE. We're like it or not, he's a staple of WWE, and he will be missed. I I don't know if this is. I mean, him leaving or whatever. I won't say released because he didn't. He wasn't released again. I don't know if this is going to hinder WWE or not, or it will affect their viewership. I mean, it seems like a lot of people are taking to the airwaves and speaking out how they feel about it, and a lot of people don't like it. So I don't know.
I think people are pissed. And I think, part of it is because, there's an understandable nature to it because I'm like, he was just on TV. He was,
He
and
was.
in arguably like one of the most premium spots you could be in a feud with John Cena in the main event
I,
of Saturday night's main event. And if you're looking at that and the fact that he also has one of the hottest selling T-shirts right now, his R Truth Farewell Tour, ironically,
yeah.
T-shirt, the John Cena ripoff. I'm looking at that and I'm like, well, he's still selling shirts for you, and you're choosing not to renew him. You can look at the decision not to renew him, and I
Right.
think be critical of it. Because I'm just like, it's weird. Something maybe happened there. We don't know, but it is weird. But I think the reaction and how big it is less so an R Truth thing. I think there was going to be some sort of a reaction regardless, but more so, I think this is like not the hump that broke the camel's back, but it's like it's like creative's bad. Both the
Yeah.
main event storylines on the men's side are really bad. The women are cooking, but if you're looking at like the other storylines, there's not much going on. The build up to this pay per view is bad, and you're just like, and if you've been watching WWE TV over the past like 6 or so months, you're just looking at yourself like, it's a lot of crap. It's a lot of crap, and on top of this, like we're getting this, we're getting like okay. I think really it's like an outcry from fans who like don't want number one don't want to grapple with the idea that the creative has just been horrible this year overall, and I think it's in ways a reaction to that among many things.
I completely agree with that. I mean, when you have a company that I mean makes as much money as WWE, and honestly, Raw has been notoriously bad for like not weeks, not months, years. Um, and then your best product, uh, SmackDown, has also turning to be proverbial shit. And like you said, the creative is bad. The title picture isn't great. The things you're doing with John Cena is not great. I mean, none of what you're trying to do is good at this point.
Hey, nah, man! Shout out to Io Sky, she cooking.
Oh, I'm about to say, except for the on the side of the women are doing amazingly better than the men. I mean, amazingly better than most people would have thought. I mean, their tag division isn't terrible. I mean, you got the Street Profits; they're cooking. Honestly, some of their title matches, especially that TLC, was absolutely amazing. Um, Even your mid card belts suck. Like even your mid card belts are just absolutely abysmal at this point. Like, and then you take a fan favorite away. Well, again, you choose not to re-sign a fan favorite. I can't say they took him away because he did not. They didn't do
They took our truth away. Damn it! By God, by God,
that.
no. Jr. tried to warn us, man. Jr. tried to warn us. By God, Triple H, damn you, damn your soul.
It's not looking good right now for WWE. Of course, it really isn't. Like me and you just talked about this earlier. We had no idea this was a pay per view Saturday.
Yo, no, I watched, dude. I watched Raw yesterday and I forgot. I didn't realize.
I watched bits and pieces of Raw yesterday.
It's insane. It's insane. And we got Michelle in the chat. Trevor asking you a question. I agree, Trevor. Maybe he was a yes man, but I don't care. I don't care that Vince loved him. I don't care that fans, wrestlers love him. Okay, that wasn't even a question. Michelle just coming in with the hate.
No, I put it like this. I was a fan of Ron Killings. I
Mm.
actually love what they did with Ron Killings over in TNA. They actually let him be a wrestler. I love it. Again, he's won championships in WWE, but he's always been pretty much kind of a gimmick, kind of a joke, which is fine. But the when you have a wrestling company, you kind of want people like him. You know what I mean? You kind of want people to like, okay, let's do this. Like, I know it's preposterous, but let's do this. Like, I mean, Mick Foley was kind of like that. I mean, for a long time, Shawn Michaels was like that. Now, Shawn Michaels didn't do a whole bunch of crazy stuff, but he did do.
Depends on the crazy stuff we talking about, Trevor.
You're true. You're right. You're right. But I mean, Sean was Vince's golden boy at one point, and I mean, part of the reason why he didn't wrestle for so long because he broke his back doing something that he was asked to do. But when like WWE doesn't have one of him right now, honestly. I mean, maybe Randy Orton, but not so much. But they don't really have anybody like R-Truth right now. And
Wait, you said Randy Orton is like R-Truth?
I mean,
I would pay to see that. WWE, you want me to get reinvested? Get me Randy Orton coming into the Money in the Bank ladder match, not realizing he's not in the match and trying to eliminate
no,
people by
he'll
throwing
never
them over.
do that. But like, I'm talking about being like a go-to guy. But he'll never do that.
That would be class. I would love that. Give
That would
me
be
that.
hilarious.
Triple H, give me that. Look, you will have one
I
paying
want
customer.
someone to do it.
You have one paying customer. But shout out to R-Truth.
Yeah, I like R-Truth. I do. I don't think he's gonna wrestle anymore though, personally.
Oh, I think he will. He's gonna make bank on the Indies, man.
I mean, he might do the indies, but the man is 50 years old. He doesn't have to do much anymore.
Bro, R-Truth, he doesn't, dude. R-Truth is number one, Trevor. This man barely has taken a bump in years. Like he doesn't wrestle.
He's still fresh, man. He really is.
R-Truth is out here, bro. He doesn't need to do much. Like, this man ain't gonna be having no GCW death matches out there. But he'll show up, be like, "What's up?" and then like leave.
All right. He just made a music video and a song recently.
Yeah, man. R-Truth.
Out here dropping bars and singing and stuff, harmonizing.
Yeah, I don't think we've seen the last R-Truth. I think he will show up in some way, shape, or form.
I don't think he's going to AEW. A lot of people. No. I think they will go to AEW. Him, I don't think so. I think he's going to do his indie thing and have time for his kids and just have a good day.
I could see him doing like a one-off, maybe.
Maybe.
It would be hilarious to have like a backstage segment with like R-Truth, and like Orange Cassidy or something. Well, Orange Cassidy's in there, but like
that would be funny.
I mean, we'll see, or maybe him and John. Could you imagine like R-Truth showing up backstage in AEW and like going up to John Moxley right after he loses the belt and you're like, "Hey, Dean." He's like, "Where's Vince?" Like he thinks he's
that would be classic, dude. That would be classic.
Yeah, that would be wild. We got Michelle in the chat. What do you guys think Triple H is going along with TKO in terms of their decisions? Is it because he's worried about his position in the company? I
That's
have
a very
thoughts on this, but I'll let you go
that's a
first.
very interesting question. Hey, a hero is you. That's a great question. I mean, my thoughts are I can agree with that statement to a degree, but also, I mean, I don't know if he's really worried about his position as so much. I mean, they are technically his new bosses. You know what I mean? Like, and I guess it's kind of a I won't say like an ass kissing of sorts, but I think everyone has what's the word I'm looking for? Has right now in WWE to me there's a sense of complacency, and I believe that being complacent is in their mind might be the safest bet since you do have new owners and you do have a new product technically because people are looking at it differently now that it's on Netflix, and now you have a lot of different things. You even have wrestlers getting shoe deals. You have wrestling cards. Like there's a lot of different things that are in play now, and I think that sense of complacency is what keeps them afloat to a degree, not really pushing the envelope too much, not really questioning things too much. Because I mean, let's be honest, that bullshit that Rock did involving the main event and everything, and John Cena not really knowing what's going on, no one not really knowing what's going on. Do you honestly think that would fly in Vince McMahon's WWE?
No, but it's like a completely different structure than it was then. Because
Oh,
Vince was the end all
absolutely,
be all,
absolutely, I agree with
and
that.
now it's like there's a bureaucracy. There's like multiple
Yeah,
layers. Like it's different. I'll just say this real quick. I think it's less so like, oh, he's Triple H is like having like a gun to his head or whatever, and like being told to do X, Y, and Z. It's I don't think. I think he's aligned with TKO on the
yeah,
broad mission. Because and while I think Triple H probably sees wrestling more similarly, Trevor, to what you and I probably prefer than I think what is being presented on WWE TV, I think that he understands that number one, I think he understands his job is to put out a product that is going to be that is going to be like good for the overall brand and the overall like, bottom dollar for WWE.
right.
And I think in that respect, he's just like, that's my job. And this direction, these cutscenes, 4 or 5 matches per pay per view, it's working. So why should I
Yeah.
change? And on top of that, he for the past 2 years, I think he's gotten glazed, bro. You've had all these people glazing him hard
Oh,
and
absolutely.
for years. And I think and he even said it himself. He's like, look, I don't care about look, don't watch. like,
It's a global brand. Like,
like I mean, like it is what it is. I think that he's aligned with TKO, and I'm not saying that's like a nefarious thing. I think it's just like messaging. There's like, yeah, okay, yeah, this is the job we got to do, and we're doing it. They're Disney. They're
yeah,
Disney. This is what they do.
yeah. At this point, I completely agree with you,
Got
man. Like,
Michelle saying sellout. That's the word you're looking for, Trevor.
not happy with Triple H. And I understand. I completely get it. But I mean, because at this point, the booking is terrible. The storyline, it's just not. It's not clicking. You need to figure out what Sean is doing over there in the NXT and piggyback off that.
Look, look. That's exactly what we're gonna do, and that's why I've taken all the best talent from NXT and I'm bringing them to the main roster.
Is it Stephanie Valkyria? Isn't she part of the
Stephanie,
main?
Jordan Grace, like they're all on the main roster now. Like they're all coming
Jordan
up.
Grace is on the main
They're
roster
all
now.
coming up. Again,
Wow.
Julia, Ricky's probably coming up too.
At some point, yeah,
No, imminently.
because he just lost the
He
belt,
just
so
lost
yeah,
the
he
belt.
probably is.
Imminently, bro. Triple H literally was just like, "All right, brother, you got 4 or 5 weeks to wrap this up." And Sean's like, "What? By the way, you're going head to head with All In," and he's just like, "Bro, what?" like, what's wild? Triple H of all people should know the position that Shawn is in right now. And look, inherently, like stuff is gonna happen. You're gonna have talent who are like, all right, we got to bring him up to the main roster. Like
Right.
that's gonna happen. But like Triple H right now is just like full on like, brother, it'd be real funny if I did what happened to me like back in the day. And he's just doing it to his best friend. He's like, love you, brother. Like, bye.
Love you, brother, but it's insane, dude. It really is interesting to watch because, like you said, all the best people are pretty much. But here's the thing: Ethan Page is not moved. Ethan Page is still.
Well, no. Look, brother. We got him on that NXT deal. We're not gonna. Look. We're global brand. We can't afford to keep R-Truth. Ain't nobody paying Ethan Page main roster money. No, shout out to Ethan Page. He should get main roster money, but I think it's just it's the name of the game, man. The business. Excuse me.
Yeah, business definitely. It doesn't make a whole lot of sense though.
Yeah, but what do you expect? I mean, maybe it's me. Maybe I'm just jaded. Like, I think you and I have been talking about this for a while. Like, it's just this was they're in even more corporate structure than they were under Vince McMahon. It was gonna happen, and it is what it is. And that's sometimes people like that. People like the vibe, the yeet, the aura. I love aura. Ooh.
Aura.
Remember talking about aura. Like, okay, yeah, that's great. Love your aura, man. I'm here to watch wrestlers cook. I'm here to watch great storylines. I'm not really getting that from WWE. Or even NXT is like not been great recently, man.
No, it hasn't. And that's really bothering me actually, because NXT is typically like the shining the crown jewel, if you will, so to speak, of their wrestling lineup. And for the past couple of weeks it's been kinda I mean, Trick Williams winning the TNA title. Okay. Cool.
Bro, that is the most man. Trick is like, yo, you know what the issue is? Trick ran through the entire NXT roster already, and they were like, well, he's still too green to bring up to the main roster, and we don't got a plan for him. And plus, you got a backlog of like all the other talent we're not pushing because we only have 5 matches per pay-per-view.
Right.
So we're gonna send him to TNA, brother. Here's the vision for global brand. Anyway, well, let's talk about something a little more lighthearted. Let's talk. You know what? Okay, so Money in the Bank is coming up this weekend. Apparently, Trevor, we forgot about it, but it is happening.
Do we know who's in it?
Yes.
Okay.
I'll read out the matches. So there's 4 matches, including 2 Money in the Bank ladder matches. You have Lyra Valkyria versus Becky Lynch, last chance match for the Women's Intercontinental Belt. If Becky loses, she no longer gets to challenge as long as Valkyria is champion. You then have a match that will have so many cutscenes, it will make a video game look ridiculous. Cody Rhodes and Jey Uso teaming up against John Cena and Logan Paul. And then you have the Money in the Bank ladder matches on the women's side. Alexa Bliss, Roxanne Perez, Rhea Ripley, Julia, Naomi, and Stephanie Vaquer. Loaded match right there.
Loaded. Oh my God.
And then you have Solo Sikoa, LA Knight, Penta, Seth Rollins, Andrade, and my boy, the clear-cut favorite to win this match, El Grande Americano. Trevor, I'm going to say
Andrade was in it.
No, El Grande Americano.
No, I didn't know Andrade was in it. You said Andrade too.
Andrade is in it. But, Trevor, wow. I'm telling you this right now. If WWE wants to win me back, forget everyone else. I need Triple H. I need you to do one angle. That's it. One angle. And I will be like any of these other like WWE drone accounts who's just like, oh my God, whoa, like bro, these react. I'm sorry, some of these people online. I'm not gonna name names because like shout out to y'all. Get your money. Do what you gotta do. Some of these people, bro, it's like, oh my God, it's Moose. I'm like, bro, Moose, what are you geeking.
What?
Who marking out about Moose in 2025? What do we do? He's in TNA. Joe Hendry. I mean, although I marked out for Joe Hendry at Mania, but like I'm just saying. Anyway, but
Love you.
some of these reactions a little over the top. I'm just gonna say. Anyway, but Trevor, you know the angle that's gonna get me back into WWE's good graces.
What is that, sir?
El Grande Americano wins Money in the Bank. Boom, sealed and delivered. Number one. That's point number one.
Right.
Then at SummerSlam in the main event, the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes, John Cena, the rematch to end all rematches. John Cena, with every fiber of his being, picks up Cody Rhodes, hit him with the attitude adjustment, kicks him in the balls while he's on the ground, and then covers him 1, 2, 3 for the win. But Cena is tired. Cena is gassed. Cena has nothing left. And then we hear, dun, 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 and it's Chad Gable coming out with the Money in the Bank briefcase. And he has a prone John Cena. He hits him over the head with a briefcase. He hits him with a move. And then he looks to the referee and he hands the referee the briefcase. And Gable's warming up. Gable's ready to go. And the ref just looks at him like, you're not on Grande Americano.
That would be great. That would be amazing.
And he doesn't cash in, and he can only cash in when he's on Grande Americano.
Hey, that would be hilarious,
bro.
Even though I mean, people like us would love it if it was John Cena, but I think that would go over better if it was like Jay Uso.
If CC is already I book TV better than Triple H right now.
I mean, that's not hard, dude.
It's not a difficult thing to do.
My dog could probably do it.
Yeah. Anyway, we know where my alliances lie, Trevor. I'm all in for El Grande Americano. What about you? You got Solo, LA Knight, Penta, Rollins, Andrade.
I mean, honestly, for stories aspect, I think it'll make sense for Seth, but they're not going to do it right if he does. Honestly, Grande Americano would be absolutely hilarious. That would be so funny.
For Money in the Bank is crazy.
I would enjoy that so much better. Honestly, give it to Penta.
Bro, Penta in the Bank would go hard.
Dude.
Like the mask on the briefcase.
Oh yeah, that would be awesome. That would be amazing. Honestly, I don't have no dog in this fight. I mean, I of course I like LA Knight, but I really don't care.
Hey, bro, if it's Solo Sikoa, that'd be crazy. That's all I'm gonna say.
I love you, Solo.
It's wild. Solo Sikoa and Andrade are the only ones where I'd be like, nah, this is crazy. But El Grande Americano, I'm like, this makes sense.
This makes sense. This is good TV.
But hey, we'll see. We'll see. I mean, but Rollins is probably the most logical.
How you feeling about the women? What do you think about the women?
This is a tough one.
Name them again.
We got Alexa Bliss, Rhea Ripley, Roxanne Perez, Julia, Naomi, and Stephanie Vacour. This is a killer's row.
It is. Oh man, this is. I mean, just because I just absolutely love her, I would say Alexa Bliss, but it's so many. You got the Prodigy, you got Julia. It's a lot. This is a tough one. This honestly is a tough one.
I could see Alexa doing it. My pick, though, I don't think it's going to be Roxanne because I think she's going to be doing Judgment Day stuff. Even though I would say Roxanne would make sense. But I think they're probably...
It does make sense.
They're probably saving her for the Rumble. I think Stephanie. Because, I mean, at this point, I think Stephanie is undeniable. And then... and it's like one of those things. It's a matter of time. La Primera. It's a matter of time before she cashes in.
Yeah.
You know?
But who you think she would cash in against? I think Io Sky.
Hey, look, we need...
I think Io Sky. I think that'd be a hell of a match.
Damn. Beautiful. Beautiful man.
Dude, that'd be an amazing match.
Give
See,
give
I wouldn't even want her to cash it in. I just wanted a wrestler. At
no. It's
that
like no.
point,
This is like a not just wrestle.
just wrestle. That's
Just
all I want
wrestle.
to see. Just
No,
wrestle.
no. I would love that. I would love that. I think that would be a big money match. I mean, they've wrestled before, but like for the belt would be crazy.
Oh yeah. I think actually Tiffany Stratton and Jordan Grace will be an amazing match.
One half of that match would be amazing. All right, next we got Cody
One half of
Rhodes.
that.
We got Cody Rhodes and Jey Uso versus John Cena and Logan Paul.
A
Trevor,
match that no one cares
Trevor,
about.
no. We both have to figure this out. We both have to come up with one reason you should care about this match.
Okay. One reason. Let's see. I'm thinking. To see if Jay is gonna get Jay Uso's gonna get more cheers than Logan Paul gets boos. Because he gets a lot of boos.
Yep.
Or how obnoxious that tag team is just gonna be. Him and John Cena and Logan Paul.
You know what I want. You know why you should care? Because in this match, Logan Paul is going to pull out a move that has never been done before in pro wrestling history, Trevor.
You know what? I meant to say something to you about that.
Bro, I swear, I'm sorry, man. Y'all, some of y'all are so gullible, bro. Some of y'all are
If
just.
y'all don't know what we're talking about, um, Logan Paul has been on Facebook and social media recently talking about that he is going to do a move that no one in WWE has ever seen, and it's pretty much,
Trevor,
you know what?
I got it.
Go,
if we want to go there, I
go.
think I'm pretty sure I can. I'm pretty sure I got it. Just give me a sec.
Yeah, yes, my loyal fans that watch us be absolute simpletons every week. You need you need to see how stupid this is. If you're a wrestling fan, you're gonna see it right off the bat and be like, "This is just dumb." Like, and this is why I don't take Logan Paul seriously. Everyone else takes him seriously. I don't take him seriously because to honestly think that this is something that you came up with, you know absolutely nothing about wrestling.
One hundo p. All right, hold up. I'm trying to. How do I
Nothing about wrestling.
hold up? All right, so just give me a sec here. I hate how like you're not able to like replay it. But anyway, we're just gonna have to play from the beginning. All right,
Okay.
so Logan Paul was on his show, and he basically said, "This is the move right here. This move has never been done before in pro wrestling history, and it's essentially a springboard moonsault to the outside." And
Or
he
big
is
somersault type thing, yeah.
gassing it up. This move has never been done before in WWE ever. Meanwhile,
According to him.
in Raw 2006, super crazy. Oh my God, super crazy did it. Trevor, history will be made. Ignore this. You don't know nothing about history. We erase that history.
Dude, I literally saw this. I was in the middle of drinking water and I almost spit it all over my like how arrogant do you have to be? How far does one's head have to be up by his own ass to honestly think that, that you created something that thousands of wrestlers have done? And not just, I mean, it's been done more than once in WWE.
What do you want me to say, man? What do you want me to say?
Jesus. Oh,
Um. Anyway, I mean, who wins? I don't know.
somebody wins. I don't know.
Yeah, the heels probably. Actually, no, they're gonna give the babyface the wins because Cody's gonna lose at some point.
Eh,
Whoever wins, okay, whoever wins between Cena and Cody is losing the rematch.
you talking about right now?
Yeah, or
Yeah,
this weekend. This weekend, whoever team wins is losing the rematch when they do the rematch, probably at
Okay.
SummerSlam.
That makes sense.
All right. You know what does make
I
sense?
don't. Here's the thing.
Go for it.
I don't think. What? Oh, sorry. I don't think they're gonna. Unfortunately, I don't think they're gonna take the belt off Cena anytime soon.
I think they're gonna take the belt off of Cena like at SummerSlam. I think that they. I think they
I
know
mean,
it's
they should.
cooked. I think they have to know it's cooked. And plus, I think
I
good
mean, it
guys.
took them a year to figure out that it was cooked
It
with
was bad.
Cody
Yeah,
Rhodes.
man. Look, it was bad. It's really bad. I think everyone knows it's bad. They fucked up John Cena's heel turn. It is
They did.
ruined. They fucked it
How
up.
do you mess something like that up, though? How do you mess something that like
We don't
stupendous,
have to
whatever?
wonder. We don't have to wonder because it happened.
True, very true. It's just anyway. It's just mind-boggling to me.
Well, you know what's not mind-boggling? The one good feud they have coming into Money in the Bank, Lyra Valkyria and Becky Lynch. It makes sense.
It does.
We're getting the final encounter. These two cook. I think Becky's gonna take it. I think Becky takes the belt.
I think she takes the belt. I think it makes sense for her to take the belt right now. But yeah, that's the best feud going into and it's the only thing that really makes sense.
Not much does. Not much does these days.
No.
God help us,
'Cause,
Trevor.
like I literally watched the main event and I'm like, and then first off, John Cena had no reason to even come out and attack him anyway. He just looked at him in the back and is I don't like you.
He's like, R-Truth, if you say anything more, I shall F you through this table.
He just turned around and started attacking Jey Uso, and then like
Oh,
Cody
yeah.
Rhodes,
That was, oh, my God, bro. What?
and then Cody Rhodes goes, you know what? You meet us at Money in the Bank. Her. I'm like, why? Why do we care? Why are we doing this?
Trevor, hold up. I'm going to do this live. Do you want to know? Because I just realized they're at the Intuit Dome, which is like the new arena where the Clippers play.
Oh yeah.
Let's do this. I am gonna look up the ticket prices for this show, and we are gonna play a little game. And feel free, everyone in the chat, to play along. The name of the game is going to be guess how much it costs to get into the building.
Ticket price, huh?
Yeah. So basically, like, how much would it cost you on the Ticketmaster app, which is like the what they're using right now? How much is it going to cost you in order to get into the building? So this is the fun thing that I love to do with WWE tickets.
I think the nosebleeds are going to be $150.
That your final answer?
Yep.
To get into the building, I'll give the chat a second. Chat, if you wanna play along, drop a guess. What is the lowest ticket price right now listed on Ticketmaster in US dollars for WWE Money in the Bank in the Intuit Dome? Because I'll tell you one thing, Trevor, you wish it was $150.
I thought that was a long shot, but
Yeah, we got someone who's basically hit it on the head. $250.
just to get into the building.
$250. $238 actually is the lowest price ticket. $238 to get into the building.
That's insane.
I can tell you one thing. We not gonna be there.
Hell no.
Bro, I don't even know if I'm gonna watch this fucking show. Like, I'm just like, I forgot.
Did you also hear that WrestleMania is no longer in New Orleans?
Oh, I mean, I was gonna surprise you with that one. I was like, or not like surprise you because I figured you'd heard, but I was gonna be like, yo, so Trevor, give me your honest. Let's do it right now, Trevor. WrestleMania got moved out of your town, the Bayou, New Orleans. WWE said, "Oh, Vegas came with that money. New Orleans is what we don't care about." Trevor.
And what event did they give them? They gave them what? Was it Money in the Bank?
No. Okay, so they got Money in the Bank, and they're gonna get Mania at some point, but not before Vegas brings it back like 3 more times.
Oh man. Okay, so I might just go see Money in the Bank next year. Then why
Bro,
not?
bro, bro. Who's seeing Money in the Bank with these ticket
I mean,
prices?
I mean,
Two hundred
I'll probably
dollars.
be in, depending on what day it is. I'll probably be in New Orleans anyway because I'm going for Jazz Fest next year. So,
Amen, amen. Look, Jazz Fest, Mardi Gras this is what we not doing, bro. WWE about to be like, look, global brands gotta eat. Four
they
hundred
can eat.
dollars for the nosebleeds.
You can eat, but Jazz Fest is the last week of April and the first week of May, and you know what? That's where I'm going.
We got Leo Relic in the chat saying, I'll tell you one thing. I won't even pay for the pay-per-view, but in more than one way, I must watch wrestling.
I watch wrestling.
We look, we all watch wrestling. We all watch wrestling.
You do have to.
Shout out to all of you who watch wrestling. But Trevor, like, I mean, honestly, like, what was your reaction when they decided to just be like, nah, look, Vegas paying us more money, let's
Because
go.
so here's the thing. I saw it and I was like, wait a minute, because I didn't hear the reason originally. I was like, wait, what? And then I listened some more and I was like, they take it and they give them money in the bank. That's like, here, let me get those Jordans off you. Here's some K Swiss. Like, why are we like? That's stupid. That makes no sense. But I mean, I get it. New Orleans is a poor city. Blah 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 blah. I understand, but and Vegas had that money, and they want to use the. Are they using the dome or in Vegas? What arena are they using?
The Allegiant
Maybe,
Stadium
yeah.
again, yeah.
You know what? I don't even care anymore. Fuck WWE.
You tell him, King. You
The only reason I was even going was because like the only reason I was even thinking about going is because this was in New Orleans. So that was the only reason. Like, I mean, I do want to go to a WrestleMania just once to say I've been, but
bro, I mean, I got no desire. This is gonna sound messed up, man. Look, unless like I don't even know what would get me to a Mania at this, but like a good story, a great story, maybe. Like the only reason I went was like last year was like because like I didn't want to go. I
I
would
know
be
you
so.
didn't. You told me about it. I know you
I
didn't.
was like I didn't want to go. The only reason I went is because I was like it is in Philadelphia. That is like
Mhm.
an hour and a half away from where I live. I can go watch WrestleMania with my dad and my brother, which is like that in itself. Forget everything else. Forget the match. Forget the fact that most of the show outside of Sami Zayn and Gunther, which cooked. Forget the fact that the rest of the show was ass and it was freezing cold outside.
Yep.
I enjoyed that. And like if like that's the case, if it's like, my dad was like, I want to go to Mania this year. And I'm like, all right, Pops,
Let's
we
go.
going. Let's do.
Let's go.
Let's
Yeah.
do it. Like I would like run that back. Like that's it, bro. Nothing about WWE is gonna get me to go. Like unless if like Sami Zayn has his like main event Royal Rumble win, underdog Mania like a WWE title win. All right, bro. All right, W. You got my. You look. You. I'm gonna be up there with Jesus Christ and everybody else, but we gonna
Well,
be we gonna be in that.
be in that building. You know what I mean?
What's that? It's crazy,
Now
man.
I would go see NXT in New Orleans. I would go see NXT in New Orleans, but that's the only product I would go see
That's what I'm not doing. That's what I'm
from
not
WWE.
doing.
No, I said I would. I didn't say I'm going
He said, "Whoa, whoa,
to.
whoa, 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 whoa." Hypothetically,
But
yo, saying hypothetically, I could,
I definitely would check out AEW.
bro.
And
AEW, I mean,
by the
yeah.
Bayou.
Hey, man, before y'all in the chat start, AEW. Well, actually, before we get to AEW, I want to see this. So, did you hear what WWE is going to be doing with tables?
No.
So, starting, I believe this week, at all WWE premium shows, they are going to have sponsored tables, and the sponsor, in my view, I'm like, okay, they're getting a table sponsor. Maybe, perhaps it is Lowe's, Home Depot, something that makes sense. I got like a Lowe's, like, oh, there's a Lowe's table. I'm like, okay, on
That
brand.
makes sense, right?
I want you to take a look at the alleged tables that could be in play here, Trevor. Oh, I just realized you can't see. So what I
I
am
can see
going to.
what I can see here.
Oh yeah,
I
just
got
give
it.
it a sec. Let it load, and look at it in all its glory. Chat. While he's looking, these are the tables that we allegedly are going to be getting in WWE. Oh,
Oh boy.
over the next little while. We are
I
Trevor.
I did.
They popped up for you yet?
Mhm.
Yo, I had to take a drink of water. He's like, all right, let me clear my throat real quick before I cook. Honest view, Trevor.
Slim Jim?
Sl- Slim Jim will now sponsor every single WWE table spot from now until the end of time. Trevor,
So
Trevor, Trevor, we want tables. Snap into it.
nab into a slim. Okay, I get Slim Jim is almost synonymous with wrestling, thanks to rest in peace, Macho Man. I get it. You can put it anywhere. I mean, put it the place you got that bullshit prom at. Put it everywhere. But you decide to market a meat snack
Mm.
on a table as
Mm.
opposed to, like you said, Lowe's, Home Depot, like something that has to do with tables.
Hey, what you mean, bro? What you mean? They got wood, they got meat. That's what it's all about.
When I was a kid and my mom used to give me a Slim Jim, she didn't say sit on this table and eat it. No, she didn't say that. Like what the?
Yo,
You know
this
what?
is okay. Okay, I know I'm like covered up. This is like actually, if this is actually the design, change it. Like I'm gonna be so
Please
dead.
change it.
No, this cannot be allowed to happen.
Please change it,
You
dude.
will ruin. I mean, you're basically already gonna ruin like any table spot for the next little bit. But if this is the design, that is wild. Like,
That's
bro,
wild, dude.
yo, like we're not that far. Imagine they gonna have like the kendo sticks are gonna have like little logos on them. Like we're gonna have a
Ding, like,
Mountain Dew
ding.
kendo sticks.
What's the next thing? The chairs are gonna be sponsored by Radio Shack. No, I mean,
I mean, hell no. I mean, that would be look. It's like, look, we brought back
something
Radio Shack,
terrible.
brother. No, it'd be like they'd be sponsored by like, a dude wipes
Staples.
chair. No, a dude wipes chair because that's where your booty sits. A
Dude wipes. Yes,
dude
yes.
wipes chair
Dude
would be
wipes.
crazy.
Yes.
Dude wipes chair is gonna be crazy. And Leo Relic's like out here. What are you saying, Omer? WWE fanboys gonna scream cinema, cinema, cinema.
Cinema. What they call it? Kids call it now.
That's
Cinema.
right, cinema. Okay, this is like actually. This cannot be allowed to happen. Though. Like,
No,
what is
it
this,
really can't.
Trevor? Yo, imagine somebody going through. Oh, he put up through the table. Sponsored by Slim Jim, WWE.
WWE. Like, what the?
Weird, but this is just. Ayo, Triple H. Like, you gotta know how goofy
We
this
gotta
is,
talk,
right?
bro.
Like, I got no
We gotta
issue
talk.
even with the idea of them sponsoring tables, man. Like, it's about how you
A
do it.
Slim Jim sponsored table.
That's the thing. You have to have like synergy between the brand and like where the placement's gonna be.
You know how many people are gonna try to steal that?
What the
As
table?
the table is broken. As the table is broken, just because fanboys are stupid.
That'd be crazy if you walk around with a Slim Jim table.
Dude, you know those chairs that people pay for, and some of them don't take them. People like we literally had to like when I worked at Capital One, they literally had to stop them from taking those chairs. The people that didn't pay for them because they would just come in and rough them.
And you're just like,
For Trevor.
this is one for Trevor. One for my friend Liam. Who else? No. But like, it's just those like. I mean, we've already gone, and also the Slim Jim logo is going to be in the center of the WWE ring, which
What's this?
I'm not like that big of a. I don't really hate that, to be honest, because I'm more used to like canvases having that. Like even AEW for the longest time, even before WWE started doing it, had the DraftKings logo. They've had the DraftKings logo on there for a while.
They did. Yeah. I mean, it's weird because like the I come from the era where you didn't have any Legos on your ring at first anyway. Like you never saw a logo in the center of the ring. You never saw anything. It was just canvas. But I mean, it's not a bad thing to market. Just make it make sense.
I'm gonna say this. You got Leo here saying, imagine if AEW did this and you watch Anarchy in the Arena and then you see a DraftKings sponsor table.
Goofy.
That would be goofy. That would be goofy as hell. I'd be like,
Absolutely.
oh, yo. I mean, it would not be. Okay, I will say, the DraftKings logo at least is less like goofy overall than this.
Right.
But if AEW did it with like, oh my god, could you imagine like they did it with like an energy drink, like the Ric Flair energy drink that they used to show? That
Right.
I would be like, no, that's worse than this.
That's way worse than this. Like, I mean, even DraftKings table, like that kind of makes sense because it's gambling. Gambling's on the table.
I also don't think like the logo would be like this. Like it wouldn't be this. It would be like the faded like whatever logo, whatever.
Yeah,
but like this is like
this looks
this looks like a cartoon.
like.
What are we doing? What are we doing, man? What are we doing? Come on.
Oh man, this is just.
Look. I'm sorry, buddy, but this is what has happened. He has ruined.
I have so many friends who are on the jock of WWE so much. They're WWE fanboys. They're completely fanboys. And like I ask questions and like, I've been watching since '05. I'm like, you make that seem like a long time ago.
buddy, you don't know what a long
I saw.
Buddy, you don't know what a long time is, let me tell you.
Jesus.
But there is good news out there in the wrestling verse. Hangman Adam Page will be challenging Jon Moxley at All In for the AEW championship, and they are heating him up, man. They are heating Hangman up.
Oh, they really are. They really are. Absolutely are. It was a good match too. Him and Ospreay.
Oh, that may be my match of the year. Like,
yeah, that was a damn good one.
It's a really good one.
Dude, how can we protect Toni Storm? Because we gotta protect Toni Storm at all costs. She is the best thing. One of the best things at AEW, dude. Like, she is. Have you seen the cover?
Oh no, Trev froze. Oh no, we lost him. Oh, I heard something, chat. Whisper sweet nothings into my ear, Trev.
With her and Mercedes Monet.
Oh, he's still frobe. Trevor, can you hear me? Trevor, can you hear me? Yo, nah, not Trevor in 2 FP. 2 FPS. Rip Trev. Oh, we'll get him back. What was it? Mission failed. We'll get him back, chat. Don't worry. Trev in the Nintendo Switch performance. Oh my god. Y'all are wild. Y'all are wild. Y'all are wild. Trev's computer is trying so hard. It's okay. It's okay. We blame Microsoft. By the way, this is what the inside of a mic looks like, guys. It's not that impressive, but it gets the job done. In case anyone was ever wondering what that looked like. There you go. You need a mission failed soundboard. Yeah, no, I do need a yeah. I got a lot of stuff I got to do as far as like soundboard and stuff like that. I've been thinking of like, well, no, I mean, we're going to do call-ins at some point. So that's going to happen. Yo said, oh no. What? Look, it gets the job done. Shout out to it. Don't hate. Don't hate. My boy's working on coming back too. Let him cook. By the way, look how fresh. Look how fresh my boy looks in this. Like, looking all side. Like, ooh. Look at the shades on. Okay, Trevor. don't you chill, bro? Why don't you chill? I mean, what? It's not about the size, it's about the thickness. It's crazy. Trevor is talking to us beyond the grave. Oh no! Oh yo, my boy is talking. He's just like, he's on some Undertaker stuff right now. He's like out here like, I will return at WrestleMania 20. Kane, I want your soul be damned to hell. Damn it! It's not about the size, but the motion of the ocean. Why is Trev not a mod in the chat? That was a good question. I mean, I don't think I've given out mod privileges recently anyway, but let's change all that. Hold on, let me find him. But yeah. Boom. I barely make anyone a mod anymore though. Oh no. Ah. Little Mike's matter is crazy. Trev's hell no. Hell no. Trev, what is this, Trev? He who yields power? What the hell are y'all even talking about now? The hell is this? He who yields the power is crazy. Oh my god, how do I turn this off? Jesus. What's up, fam? We back?
I'm back.
We back. All right, let's get him back. Ah, there he is. My bro, I did a little mic bit because I was like, it's not about the size of the mic. And yeah, it went downhill from there. Thank God you're back. The Legend of Trev, Tears of the Triple Fraud. Talking about Triple H. Crazy. Oh man. All right, man. What else we got? But All In. How you feeling about All In?
I think All In's gonna be fun.
Oh, we can't hear Trev. Hold up.
Oh.
Like that's on me. That's on me. Trev, speak.
Hello?
Oh, god damn it.
Better or
No, this is on me. This is on me. Hold up. This is on me. Okay. Oh god.
Really?
Hold up. I think I can make this work. Papa, can you hear me? All right, Trevor. Why don't you try now?
Hello?
God damn it! Why didn't that work?
Damn it, Bobby.
R.I.P. R.I.P. Try it now.
Hello?
I think we got you now.
Hello?
Yeah. Okay. Backstreet's back. All right. I think we're back. Yo, Cece just cooked you. So whoa, shiny forehead. Oh hell no. Oh, okay. First of all, the chat's cooking you right now. You said that P word.
I'm looking.
The P word cup is crazy.
The shiny forehead, that's what I'm getting at.
Zombie Trevor, because he's back from the. All right. Well, Trevor, All In. How are we feeling about All In overall?
Overall, I think it's gonna be fun.
Bro, I don't think I've been this excited for a show in a long time. Like,
I think it's gonna be a lot of fun. I can't wait. As long as they pull the trigger with the whole saving the belt.
If they don't, I will outwardly call for Tony Khan to fire himself. Like that will be my sole mission in pro wrestling. Yeah, it will be to make sure that Tony Khan fires himself.
Go ahead and fire yourself.
No, like dead ass. It's not even a joke at that point. I'm like, that is promotional malpractice.
Yeah, you just gotta get rid of yourself. It's
no. Well, no, fire. But like,
fire. Sorry,
it's crazy.
I didn't mean it that way. God damn it,
crazy. But like, you got Okada. So you got Okada Omega for the title unification. You're gonna have Swerve versus Osprey, which is what they're building up to. You have uh, Hangman versus Mox for the title. You have Tony Storm versus Mercedes for the title. Like, this is an insane card, and that's not even mentioning what the Young Bucks are gonna be doing. You're probably gonna have Bobby versus MJF at some point. Like, this is an insane card.
Oh yeah, this card is ridiculous, dude.
And their storyline, and every match has a great storyline to it.
Yeah, it does. It absolutely does. The hurt was it hurt syndicate?
The Hoyt Syndicate.
They
They Hoyt people.
we hurt people.
We Hoyt people.
That's gonna be pretty fun too. At some point, like you said, at some point, Bobby and MJF definitely gonna fight, but we'll figure out when.
Well, speaking of when, this week in wrestling history, Trevor, TNA Wrestling was formed. Yes, back in 2004 at the Nashville Fairgrounds, TNA Wrestling was formed in June of 2004. And Jeff Jarrett said, I have some money, and I refuse to go work for that VINCCEE. And now I have started my own wrestling company, and I shall be the champion from now until the end of time.
Yeah, that's pretty much what it was.
But TNA is 21 years old. Thoughts on TNA, man? Like, they have stuck around, Trevor. They've stuck around.
Through the thick and the thinnest, man, boy.
Oh, it's been thin, baby.
I'm trying to tell you, boy. Like, do you remember when TNA was so bad that there were literally like maybe 20 fans in the arena?
buddy. I remember when TNA was so bad there was no fans in the arena. Yeah. Buddy, I remember when TNA was so bad I didn't even know what channel to watch it on. Buddy,
no, it was on the like Travel Channel or something.
Buddy, I remember when TNA was so bad that it was called Global Force Wrestling for a week.
It sure was.
And then they were like, well, damn, Jeff Jarrett left. We don't own the rights to this.
You know what? Non-stop wrestling.
Bro, TNA was down so bad at one point that they lost so, Trevor, walk with me. This is before they introduced the Impact. So at one point they introduced the Impact Wrestling Championship, and then they did the merger with Global Force Wrestling, and my guy, bro, they do the merger, and they bring in the Global Force Championship, and then a couple weeks later, Jeff Jarrett leaves. There's some backstage stuff going on, and then they still own the title belt, but they don't own the name Global Force.
No.
So they reverted back to calling themselves Impact Wrestling, and instead, Trevor, of doing instead of getting the old title back, they lost it. So instead of getting the old title back, what they did was they took the Global Force Wrestling Championship, and they took an Impact Wrestling sticker.
Yep.
Slapped it on there. The name on the title belt, so it was like Global Force. The side plates were still like Global Force branded, but it was like that centerpiece, Impact Wrestling. They came back from that.
Which is amazing.
Insane. Look, TNA, bro, it is the look, and I mean this in the most flattering way, because they are putting out some good product recently. Except for Tessa Blanchard. But TNA, man, is the cockroach of professional wrestling, because it doesn't matter. Nuclear bomb goes off, TNA lives.
I ain't going nowhere. TNA has been through Dixie Carter, through
Billy Corgan,
Jeff Jarrett, Hulk Hogan.
God, the Hulk Hogan era was so crazy. Hogan just said, "Brother, we're going head to head on Monday nights for no reason, brother." Yo, really thought he was back in 1996. He's crazy, bro.
That was crazy, dude. It was terrible.
Eric Bischoff, bro. That was whoever decided to do that.
Dobby. Sorry. Dog barking, sorry.
All good. Whoever decided to do that, man, was crazy. The whole. That was crazy. That was a wild time in wrestling, man.
Yeah, be alive.
Oh, man. All right. I have to hop in a little bit. But, Trevor, what are you watching recently? Oh, you watched the NBA playoffs?
Yeah, I've been watching it. I've been watching some of it.
I bet
You
you're
know,
really happy right now.
yes. Like I'm happy because no one needed the Knicks to be. New York did not need the Knicks to
Nope.
be in the play.
Nope. I saw the way, bro. They won a second round playoff series, and they couldn't handle it. They nearly burned that city to the ground. Those
Dude,
celebrations were insane. This they could not. They're not deserve. They couldn't handle it, bro. they just not ready. Like, you
that's
stated
it.
that you're glad that there's competition amongst the wrestling companies, but how do you explain WWE trying to kill AEW? Oh, I mean that's bad. Yeah, like I never said that. Here's the thing. Here's the thing. AEW is not like they're not going anywhere. Like what is this competition? They're not killing AEW. AEW
AEW is actually doing really well, much better
AEW
than
went head to head with Battleground last month during the pay-per-view for money for what is it, Double or Nothing. They went head to head and they did more pay-per-view buys than the previous pay-per-view they had. So they're fine. They're fine.
They're fine. There's nothing to worry about. They're doing all right. But yeah, I was watching the playoffs.
So Frank G says I like both teams in the finals. Who you picking? Thunder or Pacers?
You know what? I like both teams, but I feel like the Pacers are a little more aggressive. Their play is a little more aggressive, though. They might give OKC some go.
I mean OKC is the favorite. I think it's gonna be OKC at the end of the day. They just got too many dogs.
They do. They do.
But man, it depends. Like, you know who's gonna make or break the series? It's gonna be Pascal Siakam. Because if he goes hard like he did in this series, I don't know who's gonna stop him. Like, because Halliburton's gonna do what he's gonna do, but like Pascal Siakam is like an X factor.
Oh, he definitely is. Siakam definitely is. Like you said, Halliburton's gonna go off regardless. He's gonna do what he has to do. But like I said, style like those saying goes. Styles make fights, and the style of play from both teams is exceedingly different. And so it's definitely going to be a very, very interesting game, I think.
We got what do we got here? Real football had one of the most boring but hilarious finals in UEFA Champions League history I've ever seen. PSG destroyed Inter at 5-0.
Yeah, that was really boring.
Hand me my crumpet.
Hand me my. No, you're not gonna say that anyway.
Honey, where's my crumpet?
Honey, where's my super suit?
Where's my crumpet? I want it with my tea.
I want it with honey and tea.
As long as the Pacers don't turn the ball over. I mean, not turn the ball over. It does help you win. Not turning the ball over does help you win.
It does. It is part of the game.
Man, if it's in the game, it's in the game. But what are you watching these days?
So I don't think I've told you this, but I haven't really watched Dark Side of the Ring in the past couple of weeks.
Neither have I. I've watched one episode this entire season.
So I've been if you've seen me, this is something I got from Christmas, whatever. Anyway.
Hold on, no, run that back. What is this?
So it's
bring that
actually
back here. Don't like you could. Don't think you could like you brought a barrel on screen.
It's a what it is? It's a cask barrel. You pour your whiskey in here, and you can age it pretty much.
This mom, he really just brought a barrel on screen. He was like, "Oh, no, don't mind this." I'm like, "Bro, no."
Yeah, I was trying to move it out of the way, but I
was like, "Wait a minute, when don't mind what? Bring that barrel." You just
bring that barrel here, boy.
Bring that barrel here. We're gonna talk about it. Did you see WWE made a code for WWE shop called All WWE? Okay. Good for them. They probably their marketing team is probably like, we need more codes that we haven't used before, so let's go use those codes.
What's that?
Yeah, neither have I haven't watched much.
Say hi.
I don't have time. Oh wait, hold up. We got to get him in shot. Let me get him in shot. There's the dog. There's the dog. Hello, dog.
This is one of my two dogs. This is Gumbo. You've seen Gumbo. You guys have seen Gumbo before.
He's a good boy.
He wanted to see what Daddy was doing.
He's like, Daddy, I am hungry. Feed me more banana.
Yes, he ate my banana earlier.
Like, more banana, more kibble. Yeah, man. Anything else you want to get off your mind before we go?
Oh, I think we're good, right? So far.
I think we talked about everything. Money in the Bank, TNA. We got everything. What else?
Come here. Come here, come here. Sit down. Everything we're good. I think everything we've done our due diligence to talk about how bad WWE is.
Happy Pride Month, by the way.
Oh, happy Pride Month to everyone. I meant to say that earlier.
Yeah, I think they're shutting down DuPont for the parade.
They started celebrating Pride the week of my birthday, 23rd, actually. I didn't know that.
Amen. It's a celebration.
Right? What will my man say? It's a celebration, bitches.
We're celebrating. So celebrate early. What's wrong with that? WWE no longer wrestling company. It's the Entertainment Tonight show. Nothing to do with wrestling. It's corporate. I mean, it's just bad wrestling. Yeah.
This is bad wrestling. I mean, WWE hasn't focused on like the wrestling as a product in a long time.
Yeah.
It's been about entertainment for a long time, actually.
Adrenaline and resolve. Something, Cody Rhodes. All right, guys. I gotta head out because I got so much work I gotta get done tonight. It's okay. Disassociation. I also need to eat. All right, guys. Until next time, I'm Umar Q. Be happy, be healthy, and as always, keep it real.
I'm Trevor, and love those who close. Love those who are far, hug those who close. Enjoy yourselves, guys. The summer is upon us.
Y'all are
Try to
going
have some fun.
Y'all are going wild in the chat about Brandy. Yes, she's beautiful. We get it. You get it.
Yeah.